Hello, and how are you? Oh, I'm gonna be so killed by black men for this video. They're really gonna destroy me. Yeah. My worst critics are black men. They hate the truth. I suppose it's not just black men. White feminists and LGBT hate the truth. People do hate the truth, but the Bible says, "You shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free." And the reason why the world is in a chaos, why nothing makes sense with all this sexual harassment and hate floating everywhere, all these minority groups are now becoming oppressors, etc., is because we've lost sight of the truth. We don't know what we stand for anymore. Everyone has their own evil, twisted, manipulating political correctness agenda. If I may give an example, the Muslims believe in free speech, but you can't offend them. The feminists believe in free speech, but you can't challenge them. LGBT believe in free speech, but you can't challenge them. Black people believe in free speech, but you can't expose them. This is a fun and exciting world we're living in. So much hate. Thank God I believe in love. Thank God I'm not like you. I love black men. I love especially black women. I love black women. But I love black men. I love black women, especially black women. I love white men. I love white women. I even love LGBT, and I love white feminists. As a Christian, I love everybody. I don't hate nobody. As a Christian, I don't hate nobody. But what I do hate is hypocrisy. I hate hypocrisy. Any of my loyal subscribers, will confirm that my videos are well balanced. I just expose hypocrisy. And the hypocrisy I want to expose today is this idea. I hate this victim mentality. I can't stand victims. I really can't. First of all, I do acknowledge that racism is a serious problem, mainly because the powers that be, the LGBT and the feminists, they benefit out of racism. They have to. They doctor it against white male, against the black community. They know what they're doing. The powers that be, the Jewish structure, they benefit of implementing racial division between white men and the black community. And look who's now been oppressed. The white man and the black community. However, I hope you're following me. Despite the racism that exists, it is not so powerful that the black man can't make it in Britain or America. I can give you a 10-hour lecture, 10 hours, that the black man's situation is self-induced. No white man put him in that position. He put himself. His big dick, his sausage, his woodpecker put him in that position. His love of sex put him in that condition. His laziness put him in that condition. His mental state put him in that condition. Nobody else put that black man there. And let me prove my point. Oprah Winfrey, Will Smith, what's his name? That rapper, loads of them, Snoopy Dogg, the whole lot, multi-millionaires, black people, multi-millionaires. Oprah Winfrey, billionaire. Obama, a black president, and you know something? They didn't give a damn about black people. And hence why you have these black people now scrounging at the feet of the white master, scrounging, oh dear white master, plantation master, give us a job. Why? Because black people won't do it for themselves. In the next video I'm going to play to you this Asian person, if YouTube allows it for copyright purposes. It gave this black man schooling, teaching him that you can make it if you clean up your children, clean up your sons, clean up your daughters, clean up your women. You can make it in Britain or America. The condition of the black race, you black people, you chose it. You didn't want to support black business. Instead, you were busy giving your pastor a blowjob. giving your pastor, sucking his dick and calling it holy milk. The black church is a cesspool of filth. But that's what black people want, rather than promoting black business. The black community and black culture is full of hate and wickedness. We won't even support our own children. The Chinese man, he said when his parents were immigrants, they came over. Like my father, he worked on the railways. Worked on the railways. My father did. And my mother, she cleaned white people's toilets. So her sons and daughters could be educated. My mother would be proud to listen to this video. My mother worked her finger to the bone. And none of my family are criminals. And we're all well educated. Every single one of us. Why? Because my parents worked hard in Britain to make a way for us. In 1950s, racist Britain, while the homosexuals are having sex in toilets. I'm not making this up. Look it up. It's called cottaging. While the homosexuals were trying to bring in this paedophile under pie, while they were campaigning for the sexual immorality, my parents were working hard in Britain and in America in 1950s. And then what happened was the black culture became lazy. The next generation became lazy. We don't want to work hard. We just want to have it easy, have welfare checks and benefits. And we created a victim culture. No black celebrity, no black multimillionaires, no matter how much rap music they make, how much black talk, they will not open a black business or a black bank or a black investment, yet they'll play the race card. And that's why the black community cannot rise up, because black people don't take black people seriously. It has nothing to do with white people. Deal with your own black self. Black people rather peddle drugs. They rather make money from drugs. They don't want to work hard in the factories. They don't want to work hard for the next children because they don't love their children. Excuse my phone's playing up. They don't want to, work hard for their children. And this Asian brother, he's schooled this big Negro, no brains, this big Negro trying to use the race card. And he schooled him and said to him, and he said, I'm only 5'8" or 5 foot. I'm sure he's only 5 foot. No, bigger than my knee. And he said his parents were working as janitors like my parents were. When I was growing up, my father worked hard on the railways. I hardly saw him. To put food on the table and educate his family. And then suddenly black people turn to sodomites, they turn to welfare checks, they turn to drugs, and of course they use their favorite to justify this wicked black culture. Oh, I used a race card. The education system is there. You could teach your children family values, but you rather promote LGBT in your family household, and that's why the black community is devastated. It has nothing to do with white people. There's black billionaires, black multi-millionaires, and they got more sense. And you know why? Why you buy their records, why they're not even investing in you. They see you as a waste of time. Go to hell. Go to hell. These are not my words. These I'm speaking for Oprah Winfrey, Will Smith, all these rich people, Snoopy Dogg, 50 Cent, all these multimillionaires who won't even invest in you. Louis Farrakhan with his £5 million donation, 5 million from Arab money, another 2 million from Scientology, and yet he hasn't even created one job. Come on, black people, come and talk to me. Why is it black people won't invest in you? The best you can do is open a soup kitchen and you call it progress. We are doing something. We open a soup kitchen in Chicago. That's how low we are. That's how low. We have no ambition. We can't open a boxing ring, open a soup kitchen as black progress. This Chinese, this Asian brother, do you know something? He really schooled this big black buffoon. He really schooled him. In reality, look after your children, look after your woman, Look after your black woman. Look after your wife. Take care of your black kids. Have family values. Have Republican values. And you will stop blaming the white man and start looking at your goddamn self.
You said that you wanted to engage in the values of America. What are they?
Easily. Responsibility.
That's a value.
Hard work. That's what American dream is all about.
Responsibility.
You work hard. Hey, being a 5'4" Asian guy in this world is not easy, okay?
Being a black man in America is not easy, but no, but wait, let me clarify some shit for your ass, because you want to bring up 5'4" and Asian. Because let's clearly say this: Asian model minority, Asian people. You were placed in that position by the government because they felt bad once they did determine. And there have been sociologists, psychologists. I know,
you're a victim.
But you would not know. There's no difference in the delineation at one point. There was no difference in the system.
He just said there's a center.
I didn't ask you. I asked him. You're the same guy from last time. I'm not talking to you.
Oh, that's nice. Dismiss people. He just explained it to you, and then you talked all over him. You railroaded him.
You're the same guy from last time.
He just explained it to you.
I'm almost certain.
Can I explain?
Hold the cops.
Yeah. I got that one on camera. I remember that one. That's fine. But you got the thing. I'm not. Hey, how you doing? What's going on? You like it?
Talk to him.
I'm good.
This
I love
is
cameras, by the way.
Yeah. Continue. Quit deflecting.
It's very constructive for me.
Jesus.
Okay.
My parents did not know how to speak English. So what did they do? They worked as a janitor that cleaned toilets. All with the thought of making my life better as they bring me up through education. And then as they were able to save enough money, then they were able to go to night school to learn basic English and tool, and they were able to work at a CBS to develop film. So that was their next piece. Okay? So as an immigrant, that's your responsibility to quickly work hard to be self-sufficient to give back to the country that allows you to come in here.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. Now, the reason why I voted for Trump is I want that accountability back. Now, the message that I get from the progressive movement is that we're all victims all the time. If I'm a minority and I'm not successful, it's the white person that has been pushing me down. If I'm white and not successful, it's the 1% that has taken advantage of me. That's their victim mentality. The other thing is, if a kid that goes in school and shoots somebody, you know what they don't blame the kid. They blame the teachers for not identifying that, oh, that's a troubled kid Joe was.
We should have blame teachers for that.
Oh my God, I heard that.
I want us to circle back to your point.
It's victimhood. It's never your responsibility. And that's what I feel like this new voice, what he's saying is, we're going to make America great. And part of what I think America great is taking responsibility by giving you opportunity. No, I do not live in a
So how do you make something great?
By having everybody take accountability for their